If you enjoyed this video and want to support the channel, you can for $1 a month over on Patreon. Thank you.
Moving on from gaming media to film media, well, film and TV. We've got a couple of Blu-ray announcements, and everyone is freaking out, and a couple of them are pissed off.
So again, you can't have joy.
No, they've got a reason for this. They got a reason. First of all, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog is coming out on standard Blu-ray, and the box art I fucking love. I should stop swearing very early on in these videos. I only get demonetized. But I need to exacerbate how excited I am for this, because Adventures is one of my favorite Sonic animations.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, this was something. Now, we did somewhat hear about this. There was a rumor that this was happening a while ago, and of course, nothing came out of it. And it's like, oh, it's now official.
Yeah. Let me just bring up the article here.
Yeah.
Here, show. Wait a minute! Discotex has announced that they are making. They own the license to Adventures of the Hedgehog now, I think.
Yeah, I think they're the ones who are distributing this Blu-ray. Obviously, that's the main thing.
Yeah, I can't find it. All I can find is the other one right now.
Yeah, I mean, I got like the Twitter thread here, so you can.
Yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. Okay. So so the Blu-ray, as I said, hopefully maybe done. So the big thing about this, so a couple of things. This feature all the episodes, including the Christmas episode they did in. They do, as I said, it's going to be standard definition, but apparently they're saying it's going to look unlike any other DVD releases in the past. It will feature both the original sales pilot pitch along with the original rushes from the very first episode, including commentary with Milton Knight, the designer of Adventures Robotnik, rich commercials, art gallery, and also art gallery, and even some old banners that you used to do for the advertisement of the show. So yeah, they have tried to put a lot of stuff into this release.
And the cover art, I'll show it now, is based on the actual games, Sonic 1 and Sonic 2, and it looks so awesome. Not the the crappy ones you had on DVDs.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, they were like stock artwork they've had for years, and they just reuse them again. I mean, that was the weird thing. Whenever they do summer releases, they always use like this cyan Robotnik on some of them for some reason. Like, just nobody just like no one checked them. It's like, yeah, that's the wrong version.
And even the wrong version of Sonic, I can tell which version of Sonic you're using. And I think the UK power release of Adventure on the Hedgehog box set, you had the Blue Arms Classic taken from Underground.
Yeah, they do.
I can fucking tell. I really can tell.
Yeah. But as you said, yeah, the cover art, again, like the main image is like it's evoking Sonic 2's one with Sonic and Tails and Robotnik in the distance with his hand over his layer, Scratch Grounder, and Coconuts. And then there was another set that's like, I want to say like inside DVD. There's like a reverse sleeve of the recreation.
Yeah, it's recreation of the Genesis version of Sonic 1.
Yeah. Again, I'm not sure that this is meant to be like a reverse sleeve you can do because Red Dwarf.
I hope it is.
Yeah, again, it's like if it's going to do it like the Red Dwarf way, which is like you get like basically from series 10 onwards that they've always had like the standard promotional artwork, but then if you reverse it, it'll be like the DVD covers, which is a great touch. So hopefully it'll be that. Although I will say that
I'm glad they did that as well.
Yeah. Although I will say some of the screenshots they used on the back cover is a bit odd. Like there's for the main one, there's an image of Grounder shoving his driller nose into Scratch's ass. That's a bizarre image. There's another one with Sonic's foot being massively oversized with his 3 big stubby toes. So
the Missing High Top episode.
Yeah, but like I said, it's weird that they use that. That's the image for this. Like, okay, this is the show where Sonic gets his feet shown properly. If you're into that stuff.
The images I see on the Sega Bits website, the Sonic 2 version, it shows him looking at a giant chili dog, him being like muscly.
Yeah, the gasping. It's like gasping at the awesomeness of a good dog. And another one where he's massively buff. I think that's from the same episode as well. That's from the Missing Tails episode, I think.
Yeah. I just love the box art. I think the actual it looks like original artwork from an artist. I'm not too sure who.
yeah, they actually do list. The artist's name is listed here. Bear with me while I get it back up his name. Yeah, so the artists who did this were done by John Person Kim, Chris Black Flodders, and Brady Hassey. I hope I said the names right.
Hartel.
Okay.
Hartel.
Okay, that's it. Yeah. I do know there is somebody out there on Twitter who does a lot of like, adventure style artwork, particularly for, either stuff from the games or SatEM cartoon. In fact, I think he did one of the Sonic 2 movie poster in that style as well. I think that's out there as well.
I think I know what you mean. I might have glanced at it once.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description. I'll put it in the notes for people to check out as well.
Yeah. I'm gonna get this. I'm just not too sure which cover I want. I might go for the Sonic 2 one because it shows Tails.
Yeah, like I said, if it's meant to be a reverse thing, then that's good enough at least.
Yeah, but not just Avengers, but Sonic.
Oh, just before we move on, sorry. Yeah, sorry. There's one thing I want to bring up. One of the other features on it, like I said, it's going to feature like the original sales pitch. Now, there is a version of this on YouTube. I think Milton has uploaded it, where it's literally like the original film print with time code on. Now, again, the one thing I want to bring up is many years ago when Sonic Chronicle was a new thing, they did like behind the scene video footage, and they actually had segments from that pilot clean, proper broadcast quality stuff.
Yeah.
Now, I'm kind of curious. It's like, are they just going to put in the version that's been online for years? Are they going to show the clean version of this? Because again, that would be something if they got that. Because again, I don't think that's ever been shown in its proper clean quality whatsoever for all these years.
I'm pretty sure they go for the clean one. That it's kind of how I know it's standard definition Blu-ray, but we kind of pissed off. They're like, "Oh yeah, it'd be great." The fuck am I looking at?
Yeah, I mean, of course, obviously, despite it being obviously, it's not like they've gone back and again, the interesting other thing they did mention, like obviously the quality of this is going to look as near. They did say in one of the brochures, like it's going to look near to like the master tapes that they used when these shows were brand new. And another thing I want to quickly bring up is the one example I give you that's done it really well is the Monty Python Flying Circus DVD re-releases. Again, they have been similar. They've been re-released many, many times. They're the same quality for years, but about last year, I think it was, they re-released all 4 series in a pod as a box set or even just standard releases. And again, they actually got the original tapes, the original videotapes, and film stock they used for the location stuff. Went back, cleaned it up, remastered it, and again, they look as better than they've ever done in any other the DVD releases. It really is an amazing set. And like I said, for me, that's like if they did this for this release, which I hope they have, because again, this is now the first time any of the Deke shows have been put on this format. So again, it's quite a big deal in that sense. So again,
we got Sonic X first, but
I mean, that's the thing. This is the first time one of the Deke shows has been done. Yes, Sonic X has been before.
And I was saying, Sonic X was the first one to get the standard.
The first one to do it, yeah. Yeah, but like I said, this is the first time any of the Deke shows are done. So again, it's like, okay, if this is a success, then obviously SatEM and Underground are probably going to follow up sometime soon afterwards. So again, I hope obviously the quality of this is going to be good because, like I said, if they're in the same levels as the Python ones, then we're on a winner with this one.
Yeah, but also the other Blu-ray release, which finally, first of all, it was released on several DVDs. Sonic Boom was released on several volume DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of annoying, but that's what happens. I did the first thing when I was collecting Doctor Who DVDs when it's first released.
Yeah.
Series 1, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, Christmas Special, Series 2, Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. Yeah, kept on going.
Yeah.
Now got the box sets.
Yeah.
Then it was a collection DVD. Like, why? Why are you doing like collections like 20 episodes? There's 104 episodes. Why are you doing collections?
Yeah, I never understood that. I mean, I'm always surprised. I mean, I get obviously why they do volume releases. It's the episodes as they are. Just want to watch them. There you go. And then box set ones, like all of them together in one set, or they got special features or whatever. That's like the main reason. And then when they do any like special collections, it's like a theme or a certain way they want to sell off. That's basically the episode.
Sometimes it works. Like with Doctor Who, they have the Christmas specials collection. It kind of makes sense. You want the Christmas specials, and sometimes you don't have them all in the volume sets.
That's true. Although technically, funny enough, in all the box sets for Doctor Who, they always made that like the first thing of each series, even though they're not.
Yeah, the Runaway Bride was episode 1 in series 3.
Yeah, so, which again, it's like I mean, for me, slight diversions. Like I don't count them as like the beginning of the next series. I count them as just a bonus from the last series. That's how I tend to view them.
Yeah, at least Runaway Bride is actually canonical. Well, they're all canonical.
Yeah.
It's just kind of weird.
Yeah. Again, it's whatever.
Yeah, Christmas Carol was fucking crap though. Anyway, but then it was they finally got they got the seasons on Blu-ray. Like finally, season 1, season 2. Apparently, season 1 had a bit of a problem. You had to reprint it. I think it was.
Oh.
I can't remember what the problem was. I just knew they had to reissue it. But if I got season 2, I thought I'm gonna get these on my wish list. Guess what they announced now?
Yes.
The complete series, season 1 and 2 on Blu-ray.
Yeah,
it has a very, very, very unique cover art.
Yeah.
Steelbook as well. So.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I got to say the cover art for this is beautiful. I mean, I don't know who the artist is. Again, I think the name's on the cover, but I'll put it in the notes for anybody who wants to find out. But yeah, it's a wonderful.
The signatures is ABT.
Yeah. So I'll again put that in the notes. We'll figure out who ABT is. I'll
find it.
Yeah.
I always find it.
Yes. But yeah, I think it's done by the same. It's released by the same. What was it? H Circle. I think they did the previous re-releases, so this is now the full-on.
N Circle Entertainment.
Yeah, so they've been doing it in the state-wise. Actually, quickly going back to the volume releases again. Funny enough, the UK we got Series 1 as full volume sets before I think the States even got like a proper DVD release because they only did like I think 2 episodes in one and then another thing on one off. But yeah, they never bothered with Series 2 over here.
Yeah, I think I found the artist.
Okay.
Adam Bryce Thomas.
Okay then. Nice one. Nice job, Thomas.
Adam. But it's the same artist, I believe, who's been doing a lot of cover art as well as the actual comics itself. I think that's what they are.
Right then. Well, there you go. At least they got somebody who knows what they're doing.
Like that cover art where it shows like all the characters and the silhouette of Supersonic.
Yeah.
That's Adam.
Right. Okay.
So I'm not. I always say it's Adam Bryce Thomas because his handle is ABT.
Yeah.
So it could be him, could be not. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, we'll make sure.
But it looks very similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, another thing we should mention. So, again, this is apparently you can order this on Amazon.com on the minute. It just lists as bonus feature.
It's for $60.
Yeah. It does list, funny enough, it shows the back cover. It does list as a bonus feature comparisons from animatics to final animations. Now, the previous sets, they did have 1 or 2 little featurettes, and I think one of them was like concept art or gallery artwork from the series, and 1 or 2 other things. So I'm kind of curious, are they going to be put into this release? Because ideally they should be, if you're going to make this a complete set.
Yeah, it says animation, trailers, and more. I'm guessing it'll be the first showcase trailer.
Yeah.
As far as more goes, like what more can you do? Because all I can think of is made the gameplay trailers for Sonic Boom games.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair though, I've seen many DVDs in the past put more in, and it's like it's one other thing, and that's it.
It's staring at me right there. It says on the back of the freaking box, cover illustration by Adam Bryce Thomas. God damn it!
Oh god, there you go, folks.
Confirmed. Hey, Daniel, you could have just looked at the freaking cover. We love you, Adam, but Christ, I feel like an idiot.
Oh god. Oh Lord. Hopefully the audience are used to it. But either way, yeah, I'm glad.
Right there. I know, I can see.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Fury aside, I'm glad that this is again. I did say for a while that this was going to happen sooner or later, and I'm glad now it's finally happening. That we're going to do a full proper release of the show.
Yeah, I'm glad as well. That way I can save up space on my freaking shelf.
And again, we kept saying this before. The problem was, it's like, like Boom is a good show. We've always kept saying that Boom is a great show. But the problem was, of course, is like, well, it just didn't get shown properly because Cartoon Network kind of fucked around with the scheduling of that because it was meant to be on there, then showed it on Boomerang again on the state-wise is what they did. And then my end of the world didn't bother showing Series 2 for at least 3 years, pretty much after it had been shown. So that was a bloody weight and a half.
Yeah. Not to mention that the stigma being related to the game, one of the worst selling games of all time.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's kind of, that was the annoying thing, is that about all the hoo-ha about Boom's, failure, it's like out of all of this, the TV show came out the strongest, and it just didn't get the attention it deserved.
Yeah, it was a younger brother no one ever wanted.
Exactly.
And it went on to actually make millions.
Yeah. Yeah. And it is funny because, again, I was just telling a friend about this. The thing is, of course, again, a little bit of news. Apparently, it's been confirmed all the actors from the Sonic games of the past are apparently coming back now. And again, one thing I kept saying is this shows off how good they are. All the cast members in this are great in the roles. Arguably, it's like going forwards, I wish the one thing they take from Boom is like, let the characters be they can still be funny. I mean, yeah, you got to write them well. Obviously, that's the main thing. But also, it's like you can have them be a little bit more playful. You can have them act in certain ways that makes them more of characters rather than just like standard role models, really.
Yeah.
And as I said, one of the things, and like I said, that's the one thing I wish, if anything, if there was a lesson to learn from Boom, is that basically we could take that aspect, if anything else.
Yeah, I would appreciate that.
Yeah. But either way, yeah, I'm really happy that both these shows are getting, the release they deserve. I mean, again, the thing with Adventures is it's always got the reputation of it's the weird and wacky one, and it is. I mean, I will say once you've watched it, it looks weirder than what it is, if we're being honest. I mean, in fairness, it's a kind of, it's kind of a slapstick Looney Tunes type of show, but the way it's animated and the way it looks, it makes it look even crazier than what it is. So I think that's always been like the stigma with that show a little bit.
Yeah, well, just lose your mind. Just enjoy it because it's good writing, good characterization. Because I hear the actors enjoy the comedy more than the action. Get them to actually just experiment with their voices.
Yeah, especially for Boom.
Especially for Mike. Mike freaking enjoys it.
Yeah, indeed. And again, I will say with Adventures, if one thing I've learned is that, if there's anything we've learned is that Adventures Robotnik is pure gold for YouTube poops. There have been many of ones I've watched over the years, and oh my god, the amount of stuff you can get out of Lon John Barrowman after he's no longer with us, it amazes me to no end. In fact, slight shout out, I did a little video edit of basically taking clips from that and just using Sunny in Philadelphia clips. Again, didn't use the audio, I just used the visuals. And yet it still works. You can still make it work. But yeah, I mean, if anything else, this the Adventures release happens. I kind of hope that this gets followed up by both, SATM and Underground at least, because again, we still don't know what Prime is going to be. Again, we're still going off the notion it's going to be a multiverse thing. So again, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a way of at least saying, hey, if you like these characters that were spin off from other shows, hey, we got these Blu-rays you can have.